because we need you. Just because we do. What you gonna do? You know that it's just because we do.
Who y'all think won? Who y'all think won? Hey, that shit was lit. West Coast busy bone ass off. Oh, shout out to Busy Bone and the whole Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they did they thing. You feel me? I gotta give credit to the whole squad because they was lit. But they definitely pissed that West Coast nigga off. And when you piss a West Coast nigga off, I'm telling you, you gotta expect the unexpected. Nobody expected that nigga was fit to grab them waters and toss that shit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you gotta put these folks in a place where they get out of line. But people gonna hate. They're gonna say, "Oh, they're promoting this," and no, he stood his ground, and you know, people need to be respectful because when you disrespect, person gonna meet you right where you at with it. So that's my little spiel on that. But hey, it is what it is. How is y'all Friday going? I'm sorry I didn't come on yesterday, but y'all know I be working and I be tired. Like I had got off work a little while ago, and I had to get myself together because I was like, am I gonna go live tonight or what am I gonna do? Right, Busy was ready. Busy stay ready. That's one thing about us California West Coast is that we stay ready. Excuse me, we stay ready, so we ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? um so that's just how we is. What's hood pieces? Okay, the truth, it's all good in the hood around here. You feel me? um I'm trying to see how I could swap devices so I can be able to get my notes and stuff out from this one. So just bear with your girl a few seconds. But I want to open up the panel. I want to talk to y'all. I want to get everybody to come in, or you ain't got to come on camera. Like I said, I don't force people to come on camera, so you guys don't have to come on camera. You can just you have to accept both audio and camera, but after you have accepted it, then you can go ahead and block yourself by just clicking off the camera off button, and then you guys come in. I want to hear um from you guys, but like I said, I want to try to get uh in the stream yard right quick so I can swap devices. Okay, here I am right here. Let me we got a lot to unpack. I think we got a lot of stuff that's been happening where we need to unpack some stuff. So let me do this and this one. Okay. All right. It's all good in the hood. I see everybody coming in the building. Welcome to the channel. This is Pieces of the Puzzle. Over here we say what we mean what we say, and we definitely keeps it real all day, every day. Um, so please, you guys, when you come in, just hit the like button. I don't ask for too much. So anyway, let me go to uh get my little notes and things out. Hope you guys is having a great Friday. All is well, man. I love being on the payroll. It's so good to have a paying job. You know what I'm saying? So that way I don't have to be dependent on anything other than what I'm supposed to. Okay, so let me see. I wanna go here. Let's see. Okay, so there's a few things we gotta unpack. So let me see. Let's start with um hopefully those who may have attended the Larry Hoover Day this past weekend, a couple of days ago. That was his dad's birthday on November the 30th. And so they were, doing something in the Atlanta area. So hopefully some people was able to go. Who is this? Okay. So okay, I'm getting y'all messages. So if any people is trying to text message me, I'm definitely getting your messages. Hey, grand jurors, I see you guys are all coming in the building. Hold on, let me. So yeah, like I was saying, Larry Hoover's dad had his day, and that was his birthday, and they was passing out hoodies and memorabilia and things like that, as well as food boxes. And like I said, that was just this past November the 30th, which was again Larry Hoover, the man himself, birthday. So, in other news, I noticed that Trey Songz is now being, harassed and attacked. because he has these alleged sexual assault allegations against him coming straight up out of Las Vegas. Now that is just a place you just don't want to play with. Vegas has one of the highest conviction rates ever. So whatever they trying to do to Trey Songz, I would say they definitely picked the right place to get him. If this is a setup, or I don't know, I'm not gonna victim shame these people because I don't know Trey Songz's story, and I'm not really that interested in his story because he wasn't there for R. Kelly when R. Kelly was facing mountains and mountains of allegations. Okay, and so but I just wanted to put that out there, like I said, because you know what I be doing. It's a method to the madness. Okay, it's a method to the madness. Now, some of you guys may have heard about, the Galatian, well, Ghislaine, however you say her name, Maxwell's trial. Okay, so many people in positions that's on, and and thank you guys, every one of you guys who have been sending to me the Latham, indictment and showing me all the names of the people that's on it. So I'm very aware. And so I just want to say thank you. I've known about this for some time, but I didn't, report on the story or whatnot, but I definitely am aware of it. Okay. So now, with that being said, so the CEO of Twitter had resigned, the CEO of Walmart resigned, the CEO of NBC resigned. If y'all know anybody else who resigned around the start date of her trial, then this may just be the time to put that in the chat because it's been so much going on surrounding that. Okay. Now, and that's just short and sweet with her because, like, her trials just started, so it has a lot has to unpack with that. For those that's interested. Okay, everybody's not interested. Also, El Chapo's wife, she got sentenced to 3 years the other day, and so I wanted to say that, that was a short amount of time for her, but hey, that's what they gave her. So again, that's short and sweet as well. Okay, so y'all saw about the versus battle last night. We came in playing Meet Me at the Crossroad. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, man. She is back, man, with another one. Like I put in the chat, I had it scheduled, but because it came on at literally the same time I had to be at work, I was only able to share it with y'all. So I just wanted to just touch on that a little bit. And just say, don't sleep on Mary, y'all, because she back with that good healing and keeping it real music. For those of you guys like myself who grew up on Mary, I love me some Mary, and the girl is just a phenomenal woman. She's definitely a phenomenal woman, and she has done some amazing music and has gotten me through a lot of bad breakups. A lot of bad breakups. Okay. Oh my gosh, she is freaking phenomenal. I love her. This video is really I like the video. I enjoyed it. And definitely the songs and the lyrics, okay, because it's more than just the melody, it's also the lyrics. And the lyrics to her song Good Morning Gorgeous was really, really just on point, y'all. Literally on point. Yes, that's my girl. I love me some Mary. Oh my God, who don't love Mary? Is tripping. Mary is lit, you all. She lit. So in other news, some of you guys may have heard that the Wannabe Sisters has come out and spoke on As Is Entertainment. And I was gonna touch on it. I'm not gonna attack them the way I normally would attack them because I know they're watching my platform and I know their little feelings get hurt. And I do want to say towards the end of the Shabazz podcast that he had with the fake sisters, they took shots and they gave credit to like 3 people in the movement supporting R. Kelly and left out the prudent ones, and actually called me a crazed fan indirectly. Okay. And also just didn't give credit out to any of the bloggers or any of the supporters. And I just thought that was what it was. It's just it's that was their way of throwing their subliminals and taking their little shots and trying to get back at people because they mad. So they wanted to give my credit to Dottie because Dottie was in the courtroom copycatting me and taking handwritten notes like myself. And so they wanted to give her my credit, and that's what I always known when she started doing it, that they was mimicking me and they was trying to get with the program, and that's what happened. And so, but I know in reality, them bitches was giving me the credit, and so I'll just go ahead and self-proclaim that because I did that shit. In the words of whoever created that, I did that shit. So that's something that they did. He was just asking questions pertaining to what people thought about. And then, before I go into this, I feel like they admitted that they was not his sisters in this particular podcast. I picked that up myself. I could be right, I could be wrong, but I just feel like it was the words that they used and how they said it, and it just kind of dawned on me and made me feel some type of way. So I felt like, did she just say that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how far it was into that. So yes, I did that shit. You feel me? I did that shit. They was trying to mimic me. They wanted to be me. They want to copycat me. When I do stuff, they just wish they could get in my little brain of mine and try to figure me out, but I played my cards very well because I'm always holding all of the trumps. I got the Joker. I got the guarantee. I got the ace, the king, the queen, the jack, the 10, the 9, the 8, the 7. So whatever trump they have, it has to be less than 3. You know what I'm saying? So they got the 3 to 2, but they don't have the rest of the spades. Like I am trumped up. And I understand it, you know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is. Yes, they did it twice. And so it was just disturbing to me, and they knew somebody was going to come out and speak on it, and they knew it would be me because I like to listen and I like to read people. And she gave up some information as to whom the relative was who said that they was related to R.Kelly. And so sounds like they're trying to claim as if they grew up with R.Kelly and that they was raised as cousins and things that we've heard before. But I think this time, they wasn't on camera, so they was a little bit more comfortable. And so, I just felt like, hey, again, it was very revealing. So I don't, like I said, I don't remember how far into this, but I stopped it towards the end because I was like, that right there made a lot of sense. So let me just see about playing this piece.
That made people more aggressive to feel, oh, he'll deal with it. Oh, he'll deal with what we're bringing him.
Okay, so this is what they were talking about. They were discussing the support of R.Kelly. Okay, they was discussing the support of R.Kelly, and in the process of discussing the support of R.Kelly, they was asked a question about some of the support, and so she says something along the ways, and I'm gonna play it to be verbatim about it, but she said something like, "Well, people was taking advantage of R.Kelly because he didn't have no family." And so it was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had an estranged relationship with his brother, and I don't know the full extent of his other relationship with his other brother. And we know he has an estranged relationship with his only sister. Okay. I'm not going to drop the receipts on the only sister conversation or the fact that he only has Bruce Kelly and Carrie Kelly and Teresa Kelly as his sisters. They sound so ridiculous, okay? And they don't like to be uh they call it attacked. They consider me a crazed fan rather than just a blogger with an opinion. But they didn't want to go, and you can tell this interview was very recent because they discussed, the situation that had occurred at court when I had to check them hoes. Yeah, I had to check them bitches. Fuck you bitches, you fake ass wannabe sisters. One of them, the dark skinned one, want to portray herself as a fucking music producer. okay, and hoping to let people in the inner circle listen to her damn music, which nobody wanted to hear. And so, she got her own issues, and I'll just leave that right there. And then she didn't really have nothing bad to say about Canic. And I was about to say, why would she, when first of all, you the one who hired you encouraged R. Kelly to hire Canic at the time that y'all was in communications, which they're trying to make it appear as if they still are, but baby, the cloud is real. The cloud is real. The cloud is real. I'm just telling you, the cloud is real. And the fact that like I said, some of the things they said is just so discrediting, and it's just so not R. Kelly. It's not his character. It's not the way he would personally, carry himself. So anyway, let me get into this little audio, and let me give you my disclaimer. I do not own the rights to this audio, and it belongs to a podcast, as is entertainment. This is the fake sisters who want to be related to R. Kelly so bad that they went and altered and changed their last names to say Kelly, so they can be a Kelly when they're not, because Kelly comes from R. Kelly's mother and not these bitches or the father that they hella want to be related to him by, the one he don't know. But anyway, let's go into detail about the way people was taking advantage of R. Kelly and how they thought they saw a way to get in as well. They're no different from them.
I think because our brother he has to be more aggressive. He has to show people. If he had been showing people, I am not going to take this, I will see you in court.
Let me pause that because, I just want to pause it. Let me just say something. If he would have been like me on this motherfucker, then he would have never been taken advantage of, okay? Because my motherfucking ass would have saw through their motherfucking asses, and I would have told them ugly ass, retarded looking bitches back the fuck up, okay? So that's my spiel on this, because people was taking advantage of R. Kelly, and here go two bitches coming in trying to take advantage of the man. So, and they just want credit so bad. They really do. Them broke assholes didn't even have no money to stay in New York long enough to even be at court. Okay. I mean, they showed themselves, got in front of the fucking camera like they used to like doing, you know what I'm saying? They want to jump in front of the fucking camera and shit, and then just wanted to be there, but them hoes wasn't even there. They really couldn't even answer any of the questions because they wasn't there in the courtroom, so they don't know what happened unless they was watching my platform that they want to give my credit to the next bitch. But we all know who was in that motherfucker and who did what they did and how I brought that shit to y'all every day. So anyway, let's just continue. But that was my stance. Yes, R. Kelly should have been way more aggressive. He should have been just as aggressive as I am on this platform, shutting it down when I had to shut it down.
No, I'm not going to allow this. No, I'm not going to allow that. No, you are not going to come at me. And, I think that just being too nice and not showing people, I will drag your behind it.
Pause. Absolutely drag you bitches, okay? I'm not gonna be as nice as Mr. Kelly. I'm not gonna be nowhere near that type of nice, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He had to been very nice of an individual, because you're speaking of his character, to the way that you hoes thought it was cool to take advantage of the man, just like everybody else. Excuse me, who came around Mr. Kelly. So yeah, okay, be aggressive with you bitches, and tell you hoes, hell motherfucking nah, y'all bitches ain't my sister. Go get Donna, and when Donna comes back and say y'all my sister, then I acknowledge you bitches. I'm not gonna acknowledge you hoes talking about y'all my fucking sisters and ain't no DNA test been ran on you hoes. I want what's in that blood, because that DNA don't lie. But bitches like you, no different from the rest of these opportunities surviving off of R. Kelly. These are most surviving off of R. Kelly as wannabe sisters. Just like some of these people out here is surviving off R. Kelly. They can't put in their content anything without connecting R. Kelly to it. Like you can't connect R. Kelly to the verses. I just don't get that. Okay. You can't connect R. Kelly to everything you do on your on your droppings of your content or your commentary. Everything is related to R. Kelly. It's like you won't get no attraction if you don't put his name in there. Y'all don't see me putting that nigga name in my shit. I'll put a title up there. If they come over here, they come. If they don't, they don't. I appreciate everybody that just rock with the channel and just know you're gonna come over here and get some real spill over here. I ain't gonna be sugarcoating it because I ain't giving diabetes to nobody. Okay, let's get back into these hoes, these vulnerable, these some new victims.
In court, I think that made people more aggressive to feel, oh, he'll deal with it. Oh, he'll deal with what we're bringing him. Oh, he'll just not.
Let me pause it. That's exactly what these bitches is doing. Saying R. Kelly's going to deal with it. He's just going to accept the fact that we're his fucking sisters. He's just going to fucking accept the fact that we're going to run around here and we ain't got no fucking money. We can't get to the courthouse, but we're going to act like we got money and we're going to come there with some bad wigs on looking horrible as hell, begging and shit and hoping that somebody listen to the only song that she ever then probably had and don't have no money for hotels and or travel expenses and hoping R. Kelly feels sorry and say, look out for my sisters. Nah, you just disconnected.
He'll not say anything. Yeah, he has a good heart. So I believe, him not being aggressive and responding to things of this nature, I think that made him a target. Right. I think that
just like you bitches is targeting that nigga. And then this nigga, he's so slow. I don't know how, but hey, when you can just anybody can go create a company these days and don't have to have no type of experience. And he said some contradicting things about R. Kelly as well, but it is what it is. Like I said, they was taking shots, and so I'm gonna take mine because I have a platform and I can do what I want to do over here. This I love you too.
I feel people feel like, oh, I can just get a job and just steal from him and do whatever we want.
And that's what you bitches came to do. Oh, I'm just gonna claim that we his sisters and we just gonna do whatever we want to do. And we're definitely gonna go. We're definitely gonna go and do what we want to do. Okay, we're gonna campaign around him. We're gonna hope that we can get that power of attorney and that we can work with the enemy Don and go ahead and just start marketing my black ass.
He doesn't have a family. He doesn't have anyone that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, have his back or support him. I think that's the way people were thinking.
See, he didn't have anyone who didn't have his back and who was going to support him. That's how she think they was thinking. You don't say. Okay, we've been saying that since the beginning of time, baby. You a little late in this game, but anyway. Oh, and the fact that she was up in here claiming to have just known him so long, but yet only met the man for the very first time through Dana, which is just like, but you don't have no records or receipts prior to that, but you running. Oh God, the lies they tell. I tell you something else.
He doesn't have anyone that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, have his back or support him. I think that's the way people were thinking.
That's what you was thinking. Right.
They just felt they could take advantage. It got out of control. All the stealing, all the creating these fake accounts in his name and getting money, and he didn't even have an ATM card to some of these accounts and businesses in his name and all this stuff. Yeah. I mean, but is that something that we normally see in the African American community?
These hoes don't know nothing about the community because the way they was brought up. Oh Lord, Lord help me. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see. So okay. They messy. Let's see if I can get when they was asked in the beginning about the incident that had occurred at the courthouse. Let's hear their perspective of it.
Yeah. Okay. Act all the time when support our brother.
Stupid.
Right. So it's been kind of hard. And yet, we've grown tough skin.
You got tough skin? You sure you got tough skin, baby?
So we've grown a lot.
That skin look rough. It don't look tough.
2.5 years we have. Well, I just want to say, to be when it comes to an attack, it's only a certain few that I am really not even concerned about, to be honest with
Girl,
you.
if you wasn't concerned, you wouldn't even say nothing about it, to be honest with you.
Because we aren't attacked. The majority of people are not concerned about, who we are. All they're concerned about as true fans, they're just concerned about to make sure that we have, Robert's best interest.
It's okay to support him. It's okay to come in as a supporter. The problem is coming in as something that no one has never identified you as. You guys are self-proclaiming to be related to him, and all y'all can say is, "Well, he accepts me." Well, I beg to differ. Okay, and I like to challenge that. That's gonna be the pieces of the puzzle challenge. Shit.
I mean, I know one story in particular that startled me, and I didn't really like it. And I don't know if you guys, I'm going to say it. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. We can move on. But when you were going to court, you were attacked by someone who was trying to prevent.
And look, he was instigating this conversation. You was attacked. I didn't attack these hoes. These hoes attacked themselves. Do you see the way they fucking look? That was an attack on their own self. That was self-inflicted right there. I had nothing to do with the way they attacked themselves by coming out looking like that. That was their own attack. What are you talking about?
From going inside exactly. The courthouse. Can you elaborate on that?
But to be honest with you, this individual, this craze fan, we have.
But you some fake ass bitches. I'd rather be a craze fan than a fake ass family member with no DNA test. Okay.
No dealings with this person we don't know.
I don't want no dealings with you bitches, and I don't know you bitches. You hoes hella want to be all in my face. Y'all hella wanted to get some attention, and I didn't give it to you bitches. So y'all was big men.
This person, when we were going inside the courtroom, we were unaware that we were supposed to come in at a certain time. The communication, got misconstrued. So Cassandra and I went at a time where there were other fans, out there. All the fans are out there. So we standing out there not knowing that, because we're not used to going to court.
She said it right. We're not used to going to court because they ain't got no damn money. They couldn't be there if they tried to be there. So we saw how many times they appeared. I got more time at the court than they had collectively together. Okay. With her flight and her flight being individual flights going back and forth. I actually was there more than them. Okay.
Yeah, we're not used to going to court in New York. We were unaware that someone had already fraudulently went in there as, perpetrating as the Kelly sisters. Mm-hmm. And so
we as the Kelly sisters, like anytime you got to emphasize that you're the Kelly sisters, just let you know y'all bitches ain't the Kelly sisters.
That in itself, we didn't even know about that. So this individual came up to us and felt like we didn't deserve to be.
And that's not even true. Let me just stop this hoe in her tracks. That's not true. I didn't walk up to nobody. They brought their raggedy asses over there. Like she said, they was confused because they not used to coming to court because they ain't got no money to be there. And so they got their dumbasses in the support line when they supposed to went with the family line. And they didn't know that. And so what they dumbasses did was got in the line with us, and it was already 8 people accounted for who was gonna get in the fucking courtroom. So if y'all in the wrong line and it looks like you're trying to jump ahead of everybody because you think you got some type of fucking privileges, you got put in your place because you fit to take my spot. Neither one of you bitches, like I told you, hoes, get in the back of that goddamn line. And if you can get in there and be one of the 8 that they already had their 8, then you ain't about to come up in here. And that's the day that the fat bitch lied to me and told me to go to the wrong floor, knowing her funky ass knew what floor I was supposed to went on. But that's a whole nother story, okay? And so I actually didn't even get in the courtroom that day because I was given the wrong floor to go to. And so when I came out, they didn't even get in, but they ended up calling the police on me. Okay. And so the police came. They was actually already there when I was coming out the building. And so once the police came, they talked to me, asked me what happened. I told them I don't know these bitches, don't want to know these bitches. Keep the ugly asses away from me, and it is what it is. And the officer said, okay, no problem. You have a good day, and let me go on by my way. Okay. And that's what happened. And so the next day I go to court, didn't say shit to these hoes. They mad I'm one of the 8 to get in there because I definitely got in. I did not have no press pass. Okay. I stood in the line like everybody else that stood in the line, and I got in. So they come in, they see me, they go run out and go tell the marshal, that's the girl from yesterday. They thought they was gonna throw me out, and that didn't occur. All they did was promoted me because I just got elevated all up in their faces. See, that's how God works. He will make these enemies your footstools, okay? And so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
In there. It was just something that's a mindset that we are truly, truly not used to, not going to get used to, not going to stoop down to that level. But anyway, long story short, and she just put her hand in front of us and saying, "You're not going in. You just want him for money and all."
I never said no stuff like that whatsoever. I never mentioned nothing. So the fact that she had to say that I said that they want him for money goes to show you these bitches' motive. They just told on their fucking self in this open interview on the podcast. They want R. Kelly money, okay? Because I never said nothing about the money. I just said you bitches gotta get at the end of the line. I don't give a fuck who you think you is. You ain't been out here like the rest of us was out here, so you're gonna have to stay in line like everybody else that was in line. But they already had the 8 people that was going to get in, and you wasn't going to be one of them. So at the end of the day, for her to sit here and say it was about money, she's speaking on her own motives. Because I don't know you want money. I just know you hoes is broke, and y'all just told on yourselves.
Something that we have is so far beyond our way of thinking. We don't even. This is really nothing to even elaborate on.
Okay, so move around.
I mean, true.
Okay, and he's gonna be messy, and he's messy because that's what messy people do. But he was asking questions about R. Kelly, and do you think all these people is innocent? And then he started speaking about Devereaux Canick, and he actually thinks that Canick should have never took the case. So my question is, if Canick should have never took the case, then who the fuck was gonna represent Mr. Kelly if Steve Greenberg left? If the other Leonard left, who the fuck was gonna represent R. Kelly? Just Jennifer. I mean, not Jennifer. Lord forgive her. She must be talking about me. Nicole, Tom Farinella. Just those 2 attorneys that neither one of them was New York based. So that's who was gonna represent R. Kelly. Like the things he says and the way he downs him is like he could say what he want to say. He could dress it up and put on paint all he want to. But baby, the rain is here and it's washing your ass off, and it's here to let you know you really not a supporter of R. Kelly. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's my personal opinion. That's how I feel. And just like you got a podcast, I got one too, and I'm using it not now, but right now. Period. And not far from it.
I understand, but I think I think people have taken this case too far, and it's kind of like interpersonalized, if that's such a word. Like they've personalized it, and as if it's them and R. Kelly is their property. And I think
nobody thinks R. Kelly is their damn property. The only property R. Kelly is right now is this damn federal. Okay. He could never be nobody's property, and the fact that he used those words to even describe the situation is just slow. He's slow.
Used. Okay. It wasn't used the right way.
Okay. Yeah, I spoke to his Chicago lawyer, Steve Greenberg.
Yeah, fuck Steve Greenberg. You talking about you talk to him like he's somebody. He's nobody. Okay, but anyway.
And he
that should have been allowed to speak. It was everything was top heavy against Robert, and it's like his defense hands were tied.
Can you be
when it came to people that wanted to speak to him? She don't even know what she's talking about, and he asked her a damn question about the Canick and the supporters, like in terms of R. Kelly's defense, okay? And he's asking her, like I said, she wasn't there. So if you're not there every day, then you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're just guessing, or you're going off of third parties' information. And that's why it was important for me to be in that courtroom, because I'm not about to listen to this person and that person and that person when I can trust what I do and what I say. So that's why I say these dumbass girls sound stupid, okay? So anyway, they was asked about the legal defense, okay? And she's saying that Canick had his hands tied against his back or whatever, and that that some of the people couldn't come in and testify because the judge wouldn't let. That's not true. That's not true, lady. He never denied no judges, no witnesses to come to the courtroom. What are you talking about? You're putting out false information, and that's sad that you clout chasing so bad like this, and you hella want to be something that you're not. And then you don't want to give credit to where you're getting your information from. So get out my bushes, bitches.
That was not allowed.
Listen.
Right way.
Okay. Yeah, I spoke to his Chicago.
Okay, I don't want to hear him. He sounds stupid.
Other than that, what were some of the other things that you seen that you felt were wrong?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There was certain evidence.
I'm just talking through this shit so a nigga can't get no strike or no copyright, because you gotta be able to have content clear, not talk through content.
That should have been allowed to speak.
Cheese don't know that everybody could have came and testified. Whoever wanted to come could have came. The problem was the judge had a different issue with who would speak up, because she just didn't want people to be cross-examined a certain way. They was controlling the narrative of the cross-examination, to me another violation of Mr. Kelly's civil rights, because he had the right to question any of his defense witnesses and ask them any questions that he deemed that was going to be beneficial to getting him off these charges, this case. But the judge just had an issue with the way they were going to cross-examine. She wanted to know what questions they was going to ask and all that, and if she didn't like some of the questions on there, then she wasn't going to authorize it. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. Okay. All right, and thank you. And so let me see. Right on. That's where you're supposed to be, because that's where I'll be doing the same thing. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me do this right quick. I'll get back to that in a second. I'll go to Piecez. Yeah. I'll get you one. I think Ashlee, you did good. Okay, so I just want to make sure I ain't got nothing going on up in here. More. Just 3 for now. Okay. Just gotta check my traps on here. So my mods be switching, so don't take it personal, y'all. Thank you to everybody that just got moderators. I just gave some of y'all wrenches. So all you got to do is speak in the chat and you'll see that you got a wrench. Just get the negative people out of here. Anybody that you guys may suspect is fraudulent, just block them, because at the end of the day, the hate is real and we don't got time for all that. We just here to have some Friday fun. Okay, so let me go back. Let's see.
Heavy against Robert, and it's like his defense hands were tied.
Can you be
when it came to people that wanted to speak to him, wanted to speak for him, excuse me, wanted to speak in his behalf. They weren't allowed to testify.
That's not true. So, like I said, they got false information, and that's not good, putting out false information. But hey, when you're not there, this is what happens. You're going off of stuff that you heard, hearsay. That hearsay don't hold no weight around here.
Yes. Can you? It's out there.
Okay. Can you name one specific incident that you know for sure that they used that was wrong?
They can't elaborate.
Okay, I'll say this. Just like when one of the alleged victims got up there and their story changed so many times.
Girl, give an example of what you mean when you say the hands is tied against their back. Don't tell us what we already know. This ain't no revelation. That's why I be saying, y'all, people need to be cautiously aware of this drag on, this trying to scoop up supporters away from the truth, the distractions, things that's that takes away from what we really here for. People making it about themselves when in actuality, this is about a man who is fighting for his life. They sound like they have been off of the radar. They are they're very clueless, Karma. Very, very clueless. And so, it's just sad. It's very, very sad. Um, but hey, I want to hear what he had to say.
That monitoring, I'm like, okay,
because they don't know what they're
But I'm
talking
going to ask you: do you believe his defense team had something to do with his demise? Meaning, do you think they were strong enough to actually fight this case? And if he had a different defense team, would have been a different outcome.
Well, she can't say anything bad about that because, like I said, they're the ones who picked Canic. Okay, so the rabbit hole goes really, really deep, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's very sad. And all I could do is all I can do and ask y'all to do is continue to pray for R. Kelly. Okay, because what I'm finding out and what's unraveling before my very eyes is people really don't want this man out of jail. It was something that I was gonna say. Let me see. So R. Kelly, if anything is true that's being spent out here, told his story to the PI, who is now having someone else read his story, if that's even true. Okay. Now, and then of course, the PI didn't have permission to even have anybody do this. He did a Don play by allowing someone else. He took it upon himself to make that executive decision without running it across Kel's legal team to make sure what he was doing was okay. Okay. So that's first and foremost. And then listening to, this reading, I'll just call it a reading. It's like people say, how can this get R. Kelly in trouble? Well, I don't know how it could get the man in trouble, but what I'll say is that it sounds like somebody is reading something that makes it appear as if R. Kelly is admitting to, knowing about this plot that was against him. Basically, that's my interpretation of it so far. Okay. And I'm not going to give a further analysis on it because, is being dragged on. It's being reran, and so it's being regurgitated, and it's being a repeated cycle. So when you have that, when you have that, you have it to where we don't know when. This is like a never ending story. Okay, this is a never ending story. And so the problem with a never ending story is it never has an ending. Okay, so it can keep you engaged for a long period of a time, and then but I see some people is being intelligent about the situation. They're like, you know what, I'm out of here, I'm done. Like, you know what I'm saying, I just don't have time for the bullshit. This shit is getting dragged on at this point. You hear more of people promoting themselves more than you hear anything about this never ending story. So that's my spiel when it comes to that, alone. It's just a never ending story, and that's just pretty much what it is. So I just put the link in the chat for anybody that's interested and coming on and saying something, and let's just enjoy this beautiful Friday. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to entertain dick in the booties. We don't have to entertain those who hella want to be so somebody that they always constantly trying to prove themselves by showing irrelevant stuff about, ooh, look who I was with, ooh, look who this, ooh, look at that. Like, y'all know how many fucking pictures I got with celebrities? Like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To even get caught up in the back and forth when it comes to that. So anytime you gotta prove yourself like that, you really not authentic as you want to be. It's just you're not. Okay, you're just not. So anyway, like I said, let me read some of y'all comments, but I'm just gonna be putting in the link in the chat for anybody that's interested in getting on and saying something about all the stuff that we just unpacked. But I'm not done because I still want to play his response. So let me see, did we get there yet?
I think bring the amount of time that okay, for example,
because they gave credit to
you can
Kenny,
you can almost,
but
right,
his response was different.
Yes,
In case our audience doesn't know, I did do a documentary
Who cares?
called Precedence
Who
Abu.
cares?
So I think a lot of people that are being that high think that he did. A is R. Kelly, high profile case.
Let's go back
To the Canic. If I'm saying his name right, because you guys seem to think that he did a good job.
So strong.
I
Listen,
don't.
he
And
said he
here's
doesn't.
why I say this. A is R. Kelly, high profile case. B, some people may not agree, but I feel there's racism involved in it. And the reason why I feel there's racism is because our court systems are
He thinks that Canic should have never took the case. That's basically what he's saying.
accused of sexual crimes, sexual misconduct.
He think Canic was clout chasing 30 days prior to the man going to trial. So that's what I said. They to me, these people set Canic up. They used him to come in and be the fall guy
in a court where I know is predominantly white jurors, a white judge, a white bailiff, a white sheriff.
Okay, get to the shade.
How well of an orator the black man is.
To me, that race ain't got nothing to do with this. If you are qualified for the position to be a representative in a high profile case, then you qualify. You can't disqualify the man because the color of his skin. Talking about, well, R. Kelly had a whole trial full of white folks in there, that we ain't gonna have nobody, a black descendant in there. Like, that makes no sense. You the one that's hella racist.
Family. We won't go outside and step outside and say it. And so I'll say this. Integrity is crucial in life.
But whose integrity is he speaking about? Like, I'm confused him speaking about integrity, because nobody's integrity was on the line. He's very much crazy.
That defense attorney should have said, I am not properly prepared to defend this man. I don't have enough time. I know what he's up against. And it would be unfair for me to hop on the bandwagon of R. Kelly for the name's sake and defend this case when I know it's a strong possibility that this man can lose. And as a result of that loss, he loses his life.
So again, he was trying to take shots at Canic, because Canic don't deal with these folks. I'm just saying, it's just very obvious. Canic don't deal with these people, and I don't even want to promote this mess, to be honest with you. That's why I'm dragging it the way I'm dragging it and being the way I am about it, because this is, I'm not promoting this, and I'm not trying to give them bitches no credit, because they really said very contradicting things in this entire podcast. Because one minute you're saying, well, you don't entertain foolery or stoop down to certain levels, but you stoop down to those levels because the way y'all carried yourself in this interview. They were talking over each other. They were very unprofessional. They you could tell they some ghetto bitches, basically. I'm just gonna call them ghetto bitches. And that's just how they was acting. Like, they ain't never had shit. And this is the best thing that ever happened to them. And they hella just trying to take advantage of Mr. Kelly. That's my personal opinion of it. But like I said, they can give the credit to who they want. The people here on social media knows who was there and who brought that facts to the platform every day that I was there at the trial. And even if I had to fly out to Texas to go be with my children in support of the loss of their grandmother, I still made it back in time to be at trial, where I didn't miss a beat. So and then I even flew to Chicago for my birthday, did an interview with the chairman, and still made it back in time to be there when I was supposed to have been there. So it is what it is. They're mad, and I understand. Yeah, they gotta give themselves credit. They gotta make themselves relevant when they're hella irrelevant, and they want national attention, and don't look like it's panning out very well for them. Yeah, exactly. Style, and he sounded stupid throughout. He's talking about he knows the urban community, but sounded like a ignorant nigga that thought he was intelligent and was down in R. Kelly. Well, R. Kelly, he stayed in the urban community and he could have got out. And nah. Sorry, sir. Move around, little goofy. Move around. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? So they mad, and I understand, and that's why they was trying to bring some competition in there and have somebody come in there and do what I was doing, because they saw my platform, they saw me breaking it down that case like that, because they was not taking hand notes. They went in there and they was just coming out and giving y'all what they recall from just hearing what they heard, but they was not verbatim as I was. They was never ever thinking about writing that stuff down till they saw me, and then it became a competition, and looks like I still won, because I'm always gonna be ahead of the game. Exactly. The struggle was real, baby. The struggle was real, baby. They didn't have no money. They was on there overcharging for the paperwork, saying that it was costing $1.10 more than it costed. They wanted $1.20 per page when the page was simply 10 cents a page. And that's like, wow, like the stress is real. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I keeps me a bag, so I ain't got no worries. Yeah, the pacer payments, all that stuff. They was doing a lot. OMG, they was doing a lot. And I didn't have to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to figure out, are you gonna be back next week? Because they went on the Labor Day weekend, where they was closed on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and then they came back. Well, it closed on the 8th as well, and they came back on the 9th and the 10th. And so they didn't know if I was gonna be there or not. And I was like, I ain't gonna be able to make it. And then I come back, they wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? When she found out I was there, she hurried up and caught a new flight. I'm talking about breaking the welfare bank, baby. The struggle was real, baby. Trying to get back, like, oh my God, Hollywood Nexx is back in New York. This bitch is about to bring the shit. And oh my God, what do we do? How do we do it? And so, but you know what? I noticed a lot about what's happening and surrounding this case, just after like watching other platforms and stuff. I'm like, you know what? This shit is a competition. People got hidden competition, hidden agendas and shit. Y'all stupid. It's a little delay, like a 30-second delay. But people be having hidden competitions and stuff. And so, thank you. People got hidden competitions, and you don't even be knowing you competing with these folks. You think you on your own platform doing your own thing, and the next thing you know, you competing and shit. And it's like, damn, bitch, get off my motherfucking brosh there, bitches. I don't fuck with you hoes. I am solo in this motherfucker. Like, what part of California do they not understand I am from? I am from the fucking Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? The Bay Area. Turn the fuck up. So, I'm just like, man, move around already. Move around, little goofy. Move around. So, you know, I don't move like that. I don't like it. And so yeah, but like I said, we have to have an outlet for us, because we all may not, see what other. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I'm glad I said it like that. So I was listening to TD Jakes, the bishop, and he says that um it's a blessing when you can see what others can't see. So you know what that means? I can go where others can't go, because I can see what they can't see. So that already elevates me and promotes me and puts me ahead, because I can see what others can't see. That means I could do what others can't do, because they can't see what I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, thank you, Lord. So that was just a message that, I be wanting to share, stuff with us, because man, it get real. If my brother was in jail, I would know everything going on with the court case. Exactly. That means that nobody's communicating with them. They're not getting phone calls from the man. They're not in communications with the man. And truth be told, R.Kelly don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? That's why that song that I have for my intro and my outro, that is a real song. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't know who to trust out here. And that's sad, because people be out here fake. Yeah, people don't know who to trust. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad, y'all. It really is very, very sad. You know, I love that song. I don't know who to trust. Everybody switching up. I can't trust these bitches. I can't trust these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stick to yourself, because that's the best way to go, man. That way, you know what you present and what you bring to the table, and can't nobody take that credit away from you, because you brought yourself and your A game and all you had with you to the table. But when you start associating yourself with other people, then they want to take your credit from you, and then they want to rub off on you and try to get the glitter. You know what I'm saying? To get to the gold. But they one thing they need to understand is everything that glitter ain't gold. And what's important is that I would just say, for anybody that has an opinion, I would personally hold off on it. Let this cycle of whatever distraction that the enemy has against R. Kelly, just let it pass, because this too shall pass. And once it's passed, then you'll be able to see the purpose of what's actually happening. So it's okay to put out early predictions. I do it all day long. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with early predictions, but just be mindful that everything is going to reveal itself in God's timing. So people think they're getting away with certain things right now, and people may be feeling however they feeling, like they ahead, and you know what I'm saying, they doing something. But trust and believe me, baby, God, he likes to show up and he loves to show out. And when he pull that veil off, it's gonna be hell fury. But you know, people take those chances because, you know, when it's hot off the press, everybody want to get in on something. So you know, everything is just, it's just a process. So I'll just say, y'all continue to just stay patient, stay cautious, stay aware. Don't like pay attention, don't miss pay the stay paying attention, just stay close paying attention to everything. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and use y'all discernment. You know what I'm saying? And even ask other people's opinion that you may be very, very close with. Not people that's just gonna tell you what you want to hear when you want to hear it, but those that really have something to bring. You know, because they can see things that maybe you don't see, and when that happens, the message is they can go where you can't go, because they see what others don't see. So, you know, and yes, everything definitely happens for a reason. It's literally like an ongoing circus with the letters and the so-called sisters, and the cover up is frustrating at times. Yeah. And it's like, because you see what you see, you know what you know. Excuse me. And so, you know, that could be frustrated to anybody, but that's only frustrated because that means that you are advanced, you are ahead, you can see what's going to happen before it happens. You know what I'm saying? That's a gift, that's a blessing. And so, you know, but people prey on the vulnerable, people prey on the weak, and when they think that they are manipulating and that they are winning, and then it just, you know, people gonna be really feeling some type of way when the truth actually does come to the light. All we can do is feel how we feel. Nobody can take that away from us. We're all entitled to our feelings. This is not about hating on nobody. This is about some real passionate supporters out here that's been here and seen every trick in the trade. And so you only can manipulate somebody who's willing to be manipulated. You can't manipulate a strong-minded individual like myself, because you can't, you just can't do it. It's just not happening. So, you know, you only can do that to weak-minded people, and those who unfortunately don't think for themselves, don't speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. um Jennifer Bongine is about to reverse the charges and flip it around on Don Russell. Absolutely. I'm glad you peeped the game, because she most definitely is going in that direction. And the fact that, you know, when articles like this come out and they're able to reach her for a comment, how she's available for that comment. She's actually here in my city as of right now. So shout out to Jennifer Bongine. She's here in San Francisco. I don't know what the visit is about, but I know the girl is the woman is here. And so you know, she's here in the Bay Area. So welcome to the Bay, Jennifer. Welcome to the Bay, girl. Um you know, and so yeah, but it can be very frustrating, because you got to hear runaround stories, you got to hear stuff that's irrelevant or what we already know, just to get to things that we already know. And so I feel like, again, this is a psyops, in my personal opinion. This is just, it's just unfortunate. And like I said, we can't control other people. You can only control yourself and where you pay it and where you giving your attention to. Don't be distracted. Don't be so eager to be in the now, because really, if anything is going to be said, them lawyers is speaking. As you see, Jennifer has come out and she's given her statement as it pertains to Don Russell, and his involvement and what he did upon himself, but yet tried to merge himself to R. Kelly. So she's speaking up. She's definitely separating them, and that's what the government should have done as well. I feel like the government should have separated each individual, Michael, Richard, Don, literally, from the start. They never ever should have been merged as one. Then there would have never been a Rico. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have had put together this enterprise. So I feel like people was willing to sacrifice themselves to be to make this an enterprise, to make this case stick, and was willing to do things for the love of money, unfortunately. And so it's just sad. But if you look back at the beginning of how all this stuff started, it's no secret that the savages got out there and campaigned and got with Azriel's and them parents. That stuff came out in court. Everything we did not really fully understand or know, it all came out in trial. Azriel took the stand and she said that her dad wanted to work for R. Kelly as a lighter, as a stage lightning. And that her mother, which they failed to say this in the letter, but that her mother wanted to be R. Kelly's assistant. And then she wanted to be R. Kelly's driver, and that they wanted to get a dildo deal. These are things that this is like nothing new about that. So, and no matter how you try to stretch it into detail, the person that can have those details, if you said Kelly set himself up for the fall, for him to be aware of what happened, it sounds like whoever is behind this is putting this narrative out here. And again, my opinion, they unfortunately they doing it to Mr. Kelly, man, and all on the benefit of Kels, man. Aleazar exactly times for his case comes in Chicago. Let me see what happened. Felice Johnson loves on Russell. He held a stolen property. Y'all might as well stop hating on Hollywood because y'all can't stop her from bringing the true facts. Robert S. Kelly question when Joke was showing pictures in the magazine. Didn't he say he worked for that magazine? I seen on Cash Intro on Instagram. She states she's the editor. Hey, that is that's a very good catch. I don't pay attention to irrelevant people that fell off and trying to find a new leverage to come up. But like I said, to each his own, because everybody is entitled, and so it is what it is. But people are going to be deceptive all around the board. You heard the fake sisters say how Kels was and how trusting he was and how things that we've already known. But for them to try to get the credit for saying this stuff, I just don't understand. This stuff, one thing about this case, it ain't going to the big timers. This stuff that's happening down here on YouTube. It's not going to NBC or ABC. It ain't going up there. It's just right here at the bottom of the barrel at the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad. This is where it's gonna stay at. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what they want up there and what they don't want up there. And unfortunately, even he couldn't even sell that damn docuseries to nobody because it was all about Lifetime is a big entity. And I told you guys this because I wrote a reality TV show that I got to Los Angeles myself, up in the production's hands. And we was waiting on the green light, and then COVID came. But besides that, I told you guys what happened when how hard it was to even get my reality TV show up there like that. It's not a walk in the park. It's not like you just walk in the production company and say, hey, first of all, who are you? You're a solicitor. You don't have no credibility. And whatever he had, they wanted to attach themselves to it, and that they had the name that you don't carry the weight on. And then they were going to put you in the back, but you will get the created by credits. You will get your credits, but you wasn't going, they probably was going to change the title, change the name. I mean, everything. Like they reconstructed as if it's their own, but yet it's your creation. But they changes it so much, it ain't even funny. And so, knowing what I know personally about that, I knew, and I told y'all, I said that ain't going nowhere. That's gonna be a YouTube sensation, and it damn near wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't hating. I was just keeping it real. You know, I was just keeping it real. The word on the street say Lifetime only gave $1,000, thought they would be millionaires as Tim Savage demanded it. Right. And that's why everybody was using the $1 million word. If it wasn't $1 million, it was $250,000. The numbers was 250,000 up from anywhere from 250,000 to $1 million. They wasn't gonna get that in this lifetime, and maybe not even the next one, because they probably was gonna come back a roach or an ant. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? So they wouldn't even probably came back humans, to be honest. I just don't see it. So no, that wasn't gonna happen. Let me see. All joking do is regurgitating information from rug eaters. He shouted her out. Oh wow. Exactly. It's the same old people on one channel at the same time. Right. Clicks and views. That's all it's about with him. And it's so obvious. Yeah. See, at this point, like I said, I don't have nothing else bad to say. I said everything I had to say, and I redeemed myself with my receipts and my truth, because the truth will set you free. You know what I'm saying? Only people get mad is the ones that's telling the lie, and they can't convince nobody the of their lie is the truth. So I mean, I get it. They better wake up, because that dream will not come true with the nonsense they are doing. Not at all. They thought Lifetime gave a damn. Nope, not at all. Because like I said, he wasn't gonna sell it. But the whole hype was, let him shoot the film. Let me just tell y'all what the hype was. Let him shoot the film. Let him get all the footage. Everybody get to keep their creators' rights. Okay, their screen time rights and all their rights. And then you get a certain percentage. And so, if they could have successfully um, gotten a distribution company to distribute that docu-series, then guess what? They would have been in the fucking money. But because that wasn't about to happen, because the masses got to get they cut. And if the masses don't see more than the motherfucking creator, then it wasn't about to go down like that. So I already knew that, because like I said, I had just went through that prior myself. And when you go through something once, you already know what it is next time around. Fool me once, shame on you. You got to believe people. Maya Angelou always said it that. And when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And like I said, I was given the benefit of the doubt, because I did something I normally don't do. I usually wait and observe and peep game, but it was just fresh coming off the trial. They needed something new to do, because this case was going to unfortunately die down until 2 days ago, once, well, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, once Don Russell had first, when he went to trial, well, he went to his court hearing. Okay, so that's the start of it. That would have gave a little buzz. Then the next buzz would have been the fact that he is associated to R. Kelly as being a manager, and through this civil lawsuit. So then people would have had something else to talk about. Now there's nothing else to talk about. So you have to create a storyline to get people talking. So if you don't have a storyline, then you don't have a storyline. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it was. They didn't have a storyline. So they had to put something out here to keep the case relevant, keep the supporters fed, or else they would have starved with no content or no type of information. And then the next thing that would have came out would have been today, once as is came out with the fake sisters to make them feel relevant, because anytime they're under the attack, or the people that they affiliated with, they come out and they show their hands. And over here at Pieces of the Puzzle, I pull them pieces out one piece at a time. I know how to draw their asses out, and I have drew them out, baby. That's true. But you can't help everyone, and everyone actually can't help everybody, because you don't want everybody helping you, just like you don't want everybody praying for you, because the person praying for you could be praying on your downfall. The person helping you could be misguiding you. So I kind of agree to disagree on that one. You can't but the only thing I agree on is you can't help everybody now, and everybody cannot help somebody, because that's not true. Because like I said, it ain't happening. Rug Eater tried to disrupt your interview with Ken. Yeah, people, people just wanted to just get the attention. But see, real recognize real, and that's why I recognize who's real and who's fake. I can't link with nobody fake. I just, if I try to give you a chance thinking that cool, and once I realize you a fraud and I back away from you, that's very telling right there within itself, because something is showing me to get away from you, because I'm too cool. I'm like, to know me is to actually love me. You know what I'm saying? When you come around me, you ain't got to do nothing but kick your feet up and chill out and relax. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get catered to. You're gonna enjoy my hospitality, because it's definitely a one of a kind, and it's rare and it's flawless. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do. You know what I'm saying? They do. And that's so sad. Well, see, I don't pay him no mind, so that just goes you to show you how much I'm on their mind, because I honestly don't give no cares over here. I'm so focused on just staying positive. Come. This is just a Friday. For us to have an outlet to come to. You know what I'm saying, and somewhere to go and just express ourselves, and where we can be us and keep it real. We ain't gotta agree with each other on everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree on something, you just don't agree. But as soon as you come out, you speak on Don Russell, or you speak on the fake ass sisters, you know what I'm saying? Then you gonna have people coming to attack you. But the sad part is that y'all is defending everybody but R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. That's all I know is free R. Kelly. Because nothing new over there, mano. And okay, I'm just here for the comments. You know what I'm saying? At some time, and just like I said, give y'all my point of view, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a beautiful thing to be able to have a platform and people come over here and voice themselves and stuff. So we good. We Gucci. We Gucci. You know what I'm saying? We don't need 1,000 people to be real, because the realer ones ain't gonna have a lot of ones around you. You know what I'm saying? They say it's lonely at the top. And baby, I'm at the top. And I'm telling you, honey, they ain't never lied when they said it's lonely at the top. So everybody that's in here, all of us, I know y'all some Lone Rangers, because we all get along. You know what I'm saying? We see what we see. We keep it real with ourselves. We ain't gotta be fake and phony and stuff and agree with somebody just because we don't like this person that's keeping it the realest in these YouTube streets. I mean, hell, hate is gonna come with the territory. So it is what it is. Mono said nothing new. Yeah, I hit a nerve when I came out with them receipts. You know what I'm saying? I got so much more, but I move on my own. I'm not gonna let nobody put no cables on me and jumpstart me. I'm gonna let those that's weak minded and can get jump started do what they do. So, I'm always gonna stay ahead. You know what I mean? That's real shit. I was sorry, you hecka funny. You hecka funny. Not joked out. I mean, choked out. Yeah, but I had a very interesting work week this week, and you know, I was tired, and I said I need some rest. I know it's Friday. I know I'm off tomorrow, so I'll have some time to, you know, um, you know, get some good rest and come back on or whatever. We could talk about whatever. Like we're gonna have some topics to discuss. I don't want to be surviving off of R. Kelly, because there's so many people out here that cannot uh, do content or commentary without discussing the man. Like I mean, they put him in everything, every video, everything. It's just like seriously, wow. I'm thankful that I'm different. Yeah, yeah, you gotta have them on your own because if you don't, somebody else gonna have one for you, and they you might not like where they take you. Shit. Yeah, definitely. That's why the last thing we really discussed it was kills because I mean it was something to talk about with the as is entertainment thing. But other than that, ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on unless you got a letter from R. Kelly. um, I mean, it depends on who it is. I don't pay people attention, so I really wouldn't know who using what. To be honest, Felicia, because I don't rock with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with everybody. I just do me. Oh yeah, they ain't got nothing. I guess they gonna run this all the way until Jennifer's motion is filed. That's next year. You know, it's the blatant uh lack of from our people who's not cognitively or consciously aware of manipulating tactics, and they will feed into anything rather than just have a gut feeling, a discernment. Something should be telling you by now something ain't right. I mean, my God. But, to each his own. Like that person said up there, you can't help everybody. And once you learn that, that's when you have starting to master life and situations that only you can control. Can't nobody control nobody, but you are in control over yourself. Who said you was hidden in the bushes? This is the first time I saw you. Who seen Robert Lee come in here and didn't tell me? Who see Robert Lee come in here? That's the first time I saw you, Robert Lee. Let me go up. Let me see. I ain't seen no Robert Lee coming here. You're not hidden in no damn bushes, babe. Why would you think that? Another reality show. I guess this is the lies of. Never mind. Anyway, do you think the Me Too movement going to far without doing their homework? Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, Felicia. The Me Too has went way too far, way too far. Hey, Shani, thank you, thank y'all all in advance. Shani Curry. I was on a book reading channel earlier, and Portia book made no sense. She said she didn't know what time it was or how many days had passed, but she had her phone and laptop. Are you? I heard that actually. I saw somebody else reading Portia's book, and I thought the same. I said this girl is dumb. And then she was just saying a lot of stuff that was very contradicting. I was like, she lying. All this to sell a everybody is surviving off of R. Kelly because can't nobody do content and commentary without talking about R. Kelly. Because it's really not, like I said, there's nothing going on in that man's life right now. All we know is that he's incarcerated. I'm not doing no $100 challenge. My challenge is let's donate $1,000 to R. Kelly. I put up 1,000 and I want everybody else to put up 1,000. I don't understand your question, Robert. Bobby Halls. You saying, so you're saying, and no, first of all, let me correct you. I'm not saying R. Kelly was racketeering at all, and that he was nowhere near in no type of violation of no type of Mann Act. And no, he did not commit any sexual or exploitations of any type of child, and he's not responsible or accountable because he was never manipulated by nobody. No, I would never say nothing like that. They canceled her book signing because her books ain't selling. She did too much trying to come up off surviving off of R. Kelly. People just want to be irrelevant. People want to be relevant when they're irrelevant, right? $300 is the limit per person. Well, then I'll do a $300 challenge. I'm not gonna do $100 challenge because I'm not gonna give no motherfucking legend, no king of fucking R&B, no motherfucking funky ass no funky ass $100. That ain't no fucking money. That's shit you give bums for crumbs for bums. So if I'm gonna give him something, it's gonna be the max. That's my challenge. My challenge is the max. Okay. Let me see something. This is my challenge right here. Hold on. Where's the lighting? Where's the light? Oh. Turn the light on. My babies will say, turn the light on, mama. This is my challenge. Let's give Kels $100. If we ain't giving him 300, then don't give him nothing. You got to give Kels at least 3. At least 3. At least 3. If you got to give him at least 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do $300 for Kels. Can we do $300 challenge for Kels? I say $300 for Kels challenge. 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 Can we do some shit like that? We ain't gonna get that nigga the king of R&B no $100. Where the fuck they do that at? Fuck $100. We giving Kels $300 challenge. Who want to match my $300? Y'all match my 3. I'll match y'all 3. Period. That's how the fuck we gonna come for Kels. Okay. Thank you, baby. I will, Robert Lee. Yeah, we're gonna do a $300 starting the new year. $300 January and the new year. $300. If you wait towards the end of the month, then you're gonna have to double it up. The end of the month and then the next of the following month. Every month he's incarcerated, all his supporters donate the max $300. You appreciate it, Felicia. You appreciate it. Everybody ain't able, honey. Everybody ain't able. And it's okay to not be able. But everybody ain't able. But I just love having the bag. You know what I'm saying? That's why them bitches is mad, because I didn't need nobody to get me to no motherfucking New York. Shit. I fly that motherfucker whenever I get ready to go on the flight. I'm gonna be able to catch flight. You know what I'm saying? Pay for my own stay, hotel, rental cars, eating, whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the blessings that God has for me. He put me in a position, and I'm holding it down because God has blessed me. You know what I'm saying? So when you work hard, you get to play a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Next year, I'm going to Paris for my 45th birthday. It's just that simple. Yeah. See, that's because I live in California. So, California, we West Coast. We all eating out here. You heard what Bone Thugs and them said. Well, I said everybody good in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. This shit. Oh wow. Oh, oh wow. Hold on, Siri. I ain't talking to you, girl. You know? So, yes, what God has for you is for you, baby. He ain't gonna give them blessings that belong to pieces to nobody else. I ain't gotta do what others do to get it. And that is just the biggest blessing of them all. I don't gotta lie to kick it. I don't gotta dim nobody lights to shine. You know what I'm saying? Cause God has his way of doing things, and so I'm just thankful. But how a nigga gonna shout out Portia and say, yo, Portia, you my girl and everything, but I mean, this nigga sounded like the biggest dummy of them all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Dude is a fucking dummy. Shit. And I don't know, people want to entertain the circus, so they keep showing up for the show. So hey, you just got to do you. You know what I'm saying? I was taught keep my eyes on my own paper, because that's how you get ahead in the game. Yes, we are so, girl. We blessed, California. Girl, I see how you living, girl. I see you in the hubby, girl. I see the Christmas is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we just got our tree today. We got our tree tonight, actually. I picked it up on the way coming home from work. We having a white Christmas, y'all. And I can't wait for my I don't know if it's Tiffany, but I tried to get the Tiffany type of blue ornaments and stuff. So my ornaments and stuff and lights and everything will be here tomorrow. So we'll decorate the tree tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh God, I'm gonna have a white Christmas this year. I have a white Christmas. See, people like that person just not listening. He can't hear the media tell lines, but he's not hearing the truth. Right. Girl, did he write the script? Because he is full of crap. The same way he shouted out Azrael. Wow. I'll help. His birthday is on. Yes, his birthday is. No, it's not the 13th. His birthday is January the 8th. R.Kelly's birthday is January the 8th. The number 8, because he's great. It is great to be 8. Um, yeah. Yeah. You might wanna. Yeah, yeah, don't you know no good? Don't y'all know no good? I'm gonna need y'all to keep your eyes open, because like I said, I'm not getting in that. My opinion is my opinion. We all are entitled to our opinions. We all have the rights to you know, say what we mean what we say, and feel how we feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people can take that away. It's my prerogative, and my Bobby Brown voice. Um, going to have brown on his tree for ornaments, if he even get a tree. What we going to do? What what we gonna what we gonna do for R. Kelly's birthday? I don't know what's out there for people that want to do something, because Kells is in New York. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's in Chicago. He's in New York. So I don't know. It's gonna be Brick City for anybody that want to fly up to New York and I don't know, do some balloon releases or anything like that. So because he'll be 55. This is a milestone. This is a big milestone at 5'5" though. and you got 5 to 60. So, I don't know, because, New York is really icy in January. Baby, that weather ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? But I know some true supporters has endured, worse conditions. So, hey, to each his own. I'll be sending $300. I'll be showing you guys my receipt, and then that's what I'll be able to do. Um, Go Warriors, Dubs, Curry going off. Oh yeah, yeah. And the Chase Arena is literally down the road. Down the road. Do No, don't come back. Don't come back. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Send cards and money. I just got a letter from R.Kelly, and he said send him $3,000. I'm gonna question that, because I need to know the authenticity of that, sir. I need to get the authenticity of that. Did he say send it to $ Hollywood Nexx? Everyone should do a balloon release from every state and city and record it. Oh, that would be really, really nice, sis. That's really, really a great suggestion. And I would like to adopt that suggestion. So I'm going to put a flyer together and ask everybody, do a balloon release wherever you are in the world and record it, and send them to me, and I'll combine them, and then I'll drop it in a video for R. Kelly. Okay, that's something we can do on January the 8th, 2022, because R. Kelly will be 55 years old. And so I think that is awesome. And your anniversary is on his birthday. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my God, that is so awesome, Miss Gina. That was just the most brilliant idea, sis. You came through with the drip, girl. That's that Cali love, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we the best. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and if anybody do want to get cards, try to get plain, nothing too fancy, and then have a white envelope, and send your birthday cards out early, so we could flood the facility with birthday cards, and definitely, that's definitely something we can do. I'm still trying to figure out. I just think that's great. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's great. That's just a brilliant idea. For those that's able to shoot, have somebody record you, releasing your balloon, maybe have some music in the background, some of R. Kelly's music in the background, and release the balloons, and then watch the balloons go up, and then yeah, and then like I said, I'll put the clippings together. Y'all make sure y'all email me. But again, I'll put all this information out there in the community area, so we could plan ahead, so that way we already know how we're going to celebrate his birthday. I think that is so good. That is like the perfect birthday. That is so sweet, because that way people don't gotta go flying in to New York for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And knowing it's gonna be icy. Hell, oh my God. Brick City do not play. Oh my God. Shout out to my family in the fucking Bronx, man. Shout out to my peoples on Concourse, and 145th, or however that shit go. But y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my motherfucking family in the Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Manhattan, Long Island, New Jersey, Queens, Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget Harlem. Shout out to the whole New York City. It's New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are meaning. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York, New York, New York. Woo, shit. New York is lit, y'all. I love me some New York. I remember when Flavor Flav came on, he met that crazy girl, New York. I used to crack up watching that. Like, oh my God, you got you a crazy girl. You got you a crazy one. So it looks like I have come to the end of the road and I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Come to the end of the road. Still, I can't let go. I say free R. Kelly. I say free them all. And this is where we come when we want to hear the truth. Let me see what y'all saying. If you would like to send any information, you can email. Yes, Mara. Yes. Yes. When I am coming, when he walk out of the hell. Yes. The food is amazing in New York. Oh my goodness, especially the shish kebabs in Times Square. Oh my God. I don't care what corner you on. If you in Times Square, mainly on 7th Street though, you got to go to 7th Street in like 144 or uh just the middle of Times Square. They have the best, and I mean the best shish kebabs, freshly cooked in front you, and you can put all your little condiments on it. It is hella good. I be like, yes. Ugh. I don't do trains. I will drive to New York on the 8th, and hate driving to New York, but for kills, I will. Yeah, but I mean, we was just suggesting now. I think we got a better plan. But if you are able to go to New York, go to New York. But definitely, we're more on the lines of just, letting people wherever they are get balloons and then have somebody record them. Or if you got a tripod, you know what I'm saying, record yourself and then send me those clippings and then I'll compile them together and say a little speech on it like happy birthday, happy 55th birthday R. Kelly or whatever y'all want to say, a message, and then like I said, I'll compile it and then yeah, and I think that'll be really really nice on top of what I will do as well. I wish I could send him, you know, edible arrangements and all that good stuff that he deserves, but that day is definitely going to come. Jennifer is on the case, and I truly know, in my heart of hearts, that that woman is going to be the key to get R. Kelly out of this situation. I could just feel it, and I just feel very positive about it, y'all. So anyway, that was my time. I didn't mean to stay this long. I didn't realize it was almost in the 2 hour range, and I try to keep the video short and sweet, straight to the point. But again, there's no content out right now. But when something becomes available, I will be here no matter what place I get in, long as I get the message out to all of us supporters. I think that's very important. But I will see you guys really, really soon. And you guys stay safe this weekend. I'm going to try to come back and do some gospel Sundays again. I think we need to stay prayed up. I think we need to get our spirits and our food fed, and that just keep us full of the word so we can continue to go into a positive direction, and that and we pray the negativity and the people that's negative away, and I think we can really do some great things over here, y'all, over here at Pieces of the Puzzle. Anyway, that was my time. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Maybe I'll come on camera tomorrow. I just wasn't feeling it tonight. When I get off work, I'll just be tired. So, it is what it is. But God is good. God is great. Bless each and every one of you guys. And I'll see y'all on the next one. And I'm let my baby boy go out with this one. Because at this point, I'm like Kels. Well, I've been this way. But I don't know who to trust. Free Kels, y'all. Free them all. Free Larry Hoover. But free Kels. ASAP. Pieces. Everybody switching now. I can't trust these niggas. No, I can't trust these hoes. Niggas be shooting, but they put me down. So I'ma just stick to myself. 'Cause I can
trust these niggas. I can't trust these. Trust no nigga, not even the way you rockin' with. Cause they switch up and stitch on you when you least suspect it. If you live in these streets, you gotta keep protection. All up on my money, I've been grinding while you niggas rest. Fuck them like a brother, and T showed me his true color. Said he rockin' with us, but fucking with the suckers on the under. Lesson learned, been mistaken, I will make another. Been fucking up, my family want me to do better. Trust is keeping everybody together. If we ain't got that, then how the fuck we gon' rock together? I'm not a bad person, I just grew up with no guidance. And through the years, I learned to hear the feed you, don't bite it. My brother always told me, keep the ones you keep around you. When you broke, they ain't here. When you got it, that's when they around you. Fuck the niggas, you don't need them. Rock by yourself, shoot by yourself, make music, come up by yourself. I get it on my own, I really don't need the help. I'm thugging on my own, cause I can't tell on my fucking self. How you see me be the first to start snitching niggas? Bitches say they hard, but they really ain't.
Yes, I can, Felicia.
Bitches put on the show for what it never really been that serious. How you claim what you don't got? I'm just being curious. Stay on your team, cause this beat shit is getting serious. I don't know who to trust.
Everybody switching up. I just try not to mix God with, you know, on the clean videos, Y'all enjoy y'all night, man. Pieces.